Hey gang, it's November 21st of 2017 and hope you're all ready for Thanksgiving. I thought I was, and I went to the store today to get some parts um, to try to get the engine and transmission set in the 68 Mustang, and I came home and this is my 2008 Suburban, and that's antifreeze. That's not good. So I did some investigating, and it appears that it's the outboard heater hose. I can see moisture down there and occasional drip coming out of that hose. And so I feel like it's probably that T-fitting. Apparently that's a fairly common problem that these have. So I'm going to go to the store and get another one of those fittings and see if I can't take care of this leak. Well, I made it to the Napa store, and guess what? It cracked and split apart and was pumping fluid out. So I'm gonna have to fix it here in the parking lot. Basically, a screwdriver and a clamp, which I just bought, and then this new fitting. So you can see it's got quick disconnects, and you squeeze those together to separate it, and then pull that off, same way over here. And then I will cut off the hose right at the clamp, as close as I can, and then slip that back onto that fitting with the hose clamp, of course, and that should take care of it. I'm glad they have some tools and they're willing to offer them to me. Now I gotta take care of this. Well, I managed to fix it in the parking lot. It took about 15 minutes and made it home okay, but I wanted to show you a few things. The fitting that I replaced, the T-fitting, this is what was on my vehicle, and it may have been replaced at some point, I don't know, but I did buy one from the parts store. I probably didn't need to because this one seems to be solid, but I'd rather be proactive and replace this because I really don't know the condition of it. So I went ahead and replaced it, and then, like I said, I cut off the hose and I just slipped it up over the end here, which would be the normal. This would be like this here on the end of the hose, and this would be the normal quick connect or disconnect, and that's where it would snap onto, is that ring. So I slipped the hose up, put the clamp on, and managed to drive home. I only live a few miles from the Napa store. So now that I'm done with that, I think I'm going to do something else. I went ahead and bought 4 feet of 5/8 heater hose, because at this point, even though everything's working, the hose is a little bit short. As you can see there's the hose and the clamp, and the hose comes through that little carrier holder, and you can see the little white hash marks, maybe, yeah. Those little white marks are supposed to be where they sit in this little carrier, and that's where this one is supposed to be back a little bit. But what that does is it gives you a location, and the intent is to show where the hose would go without any kind of strain on it. So at this point, that hose is pulling a little bit on that fitting that's down on the water pump. So I'm going to be proactive, pull this hose off, and replace it with a longer length that I just bought from the parts store. It's a shame to have to do this stuff. Stuff does fail and wear out, and like I said, I don't know the condition of that T-fitting, so I'm further ahead just replacing it and being happy that I don't have to fix it on the interstate somewhere. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And that should take care of it. I'll get that hose swapped and I'll be done with it. Hope that helped you. Thanks for watching.